So here I am, I'm Peter Larson, and I'm here walking around West Jerusalem, which was Arab West Jerusalem. There's some beautiful houses here, beautiful old Arab-style houses. A lovely tree-grown area here, you can see, and an orange tree over there. You can see the orange tree, and we're in front of a lovely house festooned with Israeli flags, and I'm here talking to George Baramke. And George, do you know something about this house?
Well, in 1948, I was still around 13 or even less. We had to leave our house near the Mandelbaum Gate now, and we came here to my uncle's, my cousin, the cousin of my mother. So we stayed here a few days, and then all of a sudden an Israeli soldier was killed. So a car with a loudspeaker came passing by. Everybody has to leave his house. Everybody so we, all of us, you know, they were all old people, and so we left.
So this is what year again?
In 1947, at the end of 47.
End of 47, beginning of 48. Okay. And all your neighbors here at that time?
All the neighbors left their houses.
But they were all Arabs, they're all Palestinians, right?
Palestinians.
At that time there were no Jews
no
living
Jews,
here?
Very few Jews were living as tenants, you know, in these houses.
Right.
But not owners of the houses.
Right.
So, so we left to my uncle's house, which is in Baka.
Right.
Baka is in an Arab neighborhood around here. So we stayed there for a few while, and then we had to rent a house because we cannot stay with my uncle.
So why did you have to get out here? You said the soldiers came. Why did
they moved us out with the loudspeaker? They said everybody has to leave the houses. So everybody was shocked, you know.
And how much time? How much time did you have to leave?
A few hours. We had to leave.
The
loudspeaker was going around all the time.
Did you leave anything in the house?
We left everything in the house. We came out with a small suitcase, and then we left our house in Jerusalem, in Baka. That was in April. In April before May.
Right.
April 30th. We left to Birzeit, where my aunt is living.
So you left the house.
We left the house. We took only one suitcase on the belief that after a few days or a couple of weeks we'll come back.
And when did you move back in?
We didn't move back.
Why not?
In 48, everything was changing. You know, the British left. The British mandate on the 15th of May left, and the Jerusalem was very dangerous to stay.
But the house was empty. You could just move back in if you wanted to.
We cannot.
Pardon?
We left everything.
I know that, but why didn't you move back in?
They were starting to occupy all the houses.
What do you mean occupy?
An empty house, they will, the Israeli army, or it was a militia at that time, they were moving in and taking the houses and kicking people out. So we had to leave, and we went to Birzeit for...
And what did they do? How did they get your goods back to you? Your
Nothing came back. We left everything. Everything. Our furniture, our goods. We came out, the whole family, with one small suitcase.
Did you get any compensation?
Nothing, nothing. We tried to get our house, which is it was on the right, on the border. We hired a lawyer, an Israeli lawyer, to get after 67. But we said it's like the houses in Jerusalem here, in Talbiya, in Baka, in Katamon. You cannot get it back unless.
Did you have any documents? Were you able to prove?
We have all the documents. We have all the proof, but we could do nothing.
Well, it doesn't sound like a very nice state of affairs, and thank you for sharing your story with me.